It's like we have now entered into an era where if you want to buy a house for the first time, you're going to have to accept being house poor. Being house poor is when a substantial amount of your income, more than 30%, is going towards your house expenses. The average salary for 35 to 44-year-olds in the US is about $63,000. If we're using the general rule of thumb, you shouldn't be spending more than 30% of your gross pay on housing, and that includes all housing costs. Let's say you're making that $63,000 a year, pre-tax, mind you. That means you can afford approximately $1,500 in housing expenses every month. $1,500. That might be doable if you're able to find a home that costs less than $200,000 and your interest rate is about 6%. But of course, guess what the average home cost in the US is right now? It is double. It is $412,000. Let's say somehow you were able to get that 20% down. That means just your mortgage payment on a 6% interest rate would be about $2,000 a month. If you're making about $63,000 a year, that's about 40% of your gross pay. And keep in mind that 30% of your housing costs is inclusive of all housing costs. What people forget is when you buy a home, your mortgage is like the minimum that you're going to be paying on a monthly basis. You're also going to have utilities, you'll have insurance costs, you're going to have other costs associated with homeownership, and you should be saving a portion of the value of the home every single month for repairs. And they don't know how the average American is doing it, because even as a high income earner, I'm looking at the housing market and I'm like, I don't know how I'm ever going to be able to afford to buy a house